Hey! How are you all doing? Who we got in the chat then? Let me know. Who we got? Oh, we need some background music, don't we? I forgot to put that on today. A little bit distracted in this build up to the stream. There we go. Let me know who's in the chat anyway. Anyone there want to come forth? Let me know who we've got tonight. Please do let me know. Yeah, we will be doing obviously the weekly roundup, monthly roundup. We'll obviously be doing some more of a monthly roundup tomorrow. Because we're on last day of the month tomorrow, obviously moving into a new month on Tuesday. But obviously it is Sunday, so we will do our nice weekly roundup stream, look at what Bitcoins we're doing. And we did have a massive rally, didn't we? Earlier this afternoon. Well, it started this morning and then went all the way to about 1 o'clock. Now, I do believe if I am correct in saying yes. So this geezer has decided to buy more. They buy more every single Sunday, don't they? I'm sure they buy more every single Sunday. I'm sure it feels like they buy more every Sunday anyway. Yeah, let me know who we've got in the chat, who's watching. So I've had Sailor buying more. We won't know until tomorrow how much they bought, whether they was responsible for the run up or not. Obviously, the week before, I think they only bought about 20 million worth, which obviously by their standards is quite small, isn't it? But yeah, if they've done a large purchase, then this may have been obviously MicroStrategy that ran it up. Now, interestingly, if we go and have a look, we swept what was the weekly high. So we swept that, come over, and then obviously plunge back down. So that looks like, however it's formed, was just a liquidity grab and a fake out. So yeah, we came up, obviously, up, swept upside liquidity and down. Now, what you typically would get upon something like that is obviously wherever price has been ranging, you would then obviously, if you swept the upside, you would then look to the downside. So potentially, obviously, we've swept the high of this range that we've formed. We could now definitely, come maybe look for these lows, this low, obviously then maybe even the Friday low as well. So definitely something to bear in mind. This just looks like a fake out or liquidity grab. Yo, I'm short from 108,460. Prob's going to get stopped out. Do you know what? BPN, firstly, superb entry, mate. Absolutely mega entry. But little contrarian thought for you here is I don't actually think you'll get stopped on that. I'll be honest. I don't think you'll actually get stopped on that. I think that was literally just a run up on obviously a low volume weekend. The weekends that we have now are low volume, aren't they? Not really much going on. So obviously price was easy to manipulate. But whether it's Sailor or whether it's someone else, this was obviously just a topside liquidity grab. I think we could head, no reason why we couldn't go for these lows, obviously, of the weekend. Here. And then maybe even here, maybe even a full breakdown. We failed to break above. We're putting a deviation. If we start retesting, obviously, down here on this SR and we start breaking below, who's to say that we can't go down here? So I think, superb entry, mate. Whatever you decide to do with that, let me know, obviously, in the stream tomorrow. Give me an update on it. But I think you've got a good chance, obviously, anything can happen, can't it? But I think you've got a good chance of not being stopped out on that, to be honest. I mean, you're risk-free, innit? That's the thing, you've got $1,000 gap. You can put your stop loss to break even or in profit and then just ride it, can't you? Go to sleep, relax tonight. Anyone else in any trades? Anyone else in any trades at all? Yeah, I mean, in terms for, if we go to the week, let's have a look at the weekly candle. So we are on track now to close the second highest weekly candle in Bitcoin's history, which is actually pretty significant, isn't it? It would be the second highest weekly close in Bitcoin's history as long as it closes above about 106 26,200-ish, I think. So it'd be the second highest in Bitcoin's history on the weekly, and obviously with 1 day, 5 hours to go, could we get the highest ever monthly close? Potentially. We could potentially. And we've not moved a whole lot in June, have we? If you see, obviously this was the low. That was the high. So we've only had a 12% movement in June from the low to the high of the candle. So we've been stuck, and obviously a lot of that price action has come above kind of 102-ish, hasn't it? So we've not had great volatility in June. If we go and have a look on, say, the 4 hour, you can see pretty much June opened here. We had 1 volatile move, 2, 3, 4, and then obviously this was a very slow bleed. Volatile. So I've had about 6 volatile moves throughout June, where you can noticeably see it on the chart. Again, on the daily. I mean, that's not a great looking daily candle forming, is it? That's not a great daily candle at all. Lee Isherwood. Hi Dave, woke up to a nice $500 bonus from BLOFIN yesterday morning. Ooh, very nice, mate. Very nice. You must have been doing some good volume on there, Lee. What was it for? What do you get? What is the $500 in? Is it like a trading bonus? So, you get like $500 to use on a purchase trade extra, or how have they give you the bonus? Let me know, mate. I'm interested to hear about that. Yes, the Wiz. Yes, the mod. The Wizard of Mod. How we doing, mate? I'm all good. How are you, Wiz? How did the bees go down? How did the bees end up going down? Quite good. Lee said yes. Ah, nice. A little trading bonus. That's good. I mean, it's nice that, isn't it? Because you can put on a nice trade with $500, really, couldn't you? Hungover and tired. Tomorrow's a new day, mate. Tomorrow is a new day. I'm guessing you had a good time then. I'm guessing you had a good time. Very good. Oh, we got everyone rolling in now, haven't we? Stonksy's in. Stonksy, how we doing, mate? Have you been laying any poos on the beach today? Or over the weekend? Have you been laying any poos on the beach over the weekend while it's been nice? Yeah, just popped in. We'll be asleep soon, but have a good one. Yeah, won't be on long anyway, mate. We're only on for half an hour on a Sunday evening. Basically, I mean, we've not had much, have we? Yeah, we've not had much, have we? I mean, like we went and looked at them. Let's go and have a look again on the daily. Let's get a fresh chart. Mark on obviously the 1st of June, and we've not had. We went and looked at it then, and we've had about 6 volatile moves in June, but it's not been the best, has it? It's not been too bad, but it's not been the best. I mean, to be fair, you could look at something like this, and you could go, well, potentially like, obviously April's fantastic, but no, May was definitely better than June. I mean, yes, obviously good volatile drop, good volatile push up, good volatile drop here, then obviously slow bleed. That had a volatile end to it, didn't it? And then obviously a quick bounce. But I mean, apart from that, yeah, we've not really had much, and we've stayed within a range. Obviously from the high to the low. The high came first. Is 11%. We've not had huge volatility, have we, really? Are you still in your... No, I got took out today, mate. It bloody took me out again. Honestly, I'm in disbelief. I'm in disbelief that I've been stopped out again. I got stopped out on this move earlier today. This bloody move here that took us out. So if we look on the 1 hour, obviously this is a liquidity grab for me. Looks like. That looks like a... Oh, hang on, actually. Just put it in bold. Yeah, so that looks like a liquidity grab. Obviously, we cleared out the rest of the highs, didn't we? You know, obviously, we was only up to there, so we've cleared out that wick, that wick, that wick, that wick. So, I mean, I don't see why, you know, we couldn't start just going for all downside now. I mean, you know, looking at it from this way, we've cleared out all upside liquidity. You know, these are definitely on offer to the downside. They're definitely on offer to the downside. That's on offer. And these are definitely on offer. So I wouldn't be surprised, you know, maybe in Asia, if we come and clear these, obviously we wake up and all this has been cleared. Maybe even we wake up lower. Maybe we wake up and been cleared and bounced or something. I don't know. But I don't know about anyone else, but is anyone else just like absolutely like not thingy, but obviously he's bought again today or earlier today or sometime, Annie. But there is just like no organic movement on Bitcoin now, is there? Because as soon as you get any consolidation or like even downside or whatever, we've just got these companies just coming buying in with just infinite debt. There's just like no organic movement on Bitcoin now. It's just completely like just debt money, just buying it. I closed 50% of the low frequency bot out on that grab. Very nice, mate. Very nice. That was a funny response, wasn't it? The Bitcoin therapist, bro. We already sold our kidneys. What else do you want us to do? Sell Bitcoin therapy? Tell me that he replied to that. No. Sell Bitcoin therapy. I don't know. What do you guys think? I suppose. I mean, tomorrow we'll only be able to see tomorrow, won't we, when they say how much they've bought, whether that move was actually Taylor or not, or whether it was just obviously the market taking advantage of low volume weekend to grab upside liquidity. I think it might be a mixture of the two, to be honest. I think I don't know. Obviously, we won't know how much he's bought. If it is all him, then it probably will be a sizable amount. We're probably talking a decent sized clip. If maybe they started it and then the market finished it, then yeah. Either way, it's definitely a liquidity grab for now because we've had no upside break. Short from 107,750. Oh, nice. Yeah, no, my trades are cooked. Not been doing too well on them trades taken by the poll. I think I might have to rethink it because we've been stopped out on every single one. Hey Nate, how we doing? What up? Great to see you, man. Great to see you. Yeah, we've been stopped out on every single trade that we took from the poll. So for those of you that are maybe here that don't know, every day that we're live, obviously through the week, I do a poll saying, what do we think the direction is going to be on US Open and thereafter throughout the rest of the day? And people who are watching can either vote up or down. And then the direction with the the most votes, I'll take a trade on it, and then we'll leave it open until the following day for the stream, obviously, unless it got stopped out. So on this most recent one, we are now minus 22.31. So we lost another minus 22.31. Unbelievable scenes. Unbelievable scenes. Weekly stats. Weekly stats. Yes, Nick, how are we doing? Yeah, I think you may need to rethink the strat. Why not use a Stonksy trade show off the Well, yeah, I think that's what we'll go over to be honest, Nate. I think we'll have to go over to using Stonksy. My idea was that I would just give users the ability to tell me where to trade, and it would be quite fun. But then, it's quickly gone downhill. So I think we will have to shift away from that to actually just using Stonksy and not letting people decide on where I trade. Monday's going to be a winner on the poll. But it doesn't matter. I think we'll have to switch strategy. To just using Stonksy instead, and not let the not let the viewers decide, because it's gone terribly. I mean, don't get me wrong. Definitely on some of them, I could have tightened the stop a bit more, maybe to reduce risk. I could have maybe lowered the leverage or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's fun, isn't it? It is fun. So yeah, there we go. Anyway, what are you guys trading? Obviously, Gonks is short. Nick or Nate, any of you guys in a trade? Yeah, I think this week we'll move on to some Stonksy trading. I mean, look at Circle. Do you guys remember when we were looking at Circle? I mean, wow. I can't believe I didn't short close to $300. Absolutely wounded on that. I mean, that is... I don't know if we'll get this, actually, looking at it. I think we might get the bounce from in here, so I don't know what will happen, whether it bounces again and then comes down or not. But I do think, potentially, any pull in and around here may see the bounce. And obviously then, there's obviously supply up here, isn't there? I mean, what a gift that was. For anyone who bought the IPO, but then also anyone who shorted $300. Unbelievable. But yeah, well, let's have a quick flick through the watch list. See if anything stands out. Arve's having another good day. And that's just infinitely strong, isn't it? Arb? Ooh. There you go. So I can't remember who it was, but someone asked me about Arb on the stream on one. It was either Thursday or Friday. But I said, there we go, up to here. So that we have now approached there. So yeah, I think we flip that, and then it potentially, obviously, as long as the market stays good, looks for maybe a decent push up to 41. But so far, so good. With that push up on ARB, there we go. Anything else? 805%, ZRO 5%. Apart from that, there's not much, is there? No. Not much at all. I mean, what's caused that ARB pump? I'm waiting for Asia. Yeah, fair enough, mate. Fair enough. What time zone are you in, Nate? What time zone are you in? Been taking a few trades on Bitcoin Cash on the 10 min using the momentum bands. Okay, very nice, Stonksy. I like it, mate. EST. Right, okay. So yeah, Asia session is like not too bad for you then, is it? Like, I imagine probably it does get into like the late hours, but it's not terrible. Like for me, I think Asia opens at like 11, 12 o'clock at night, I think, and then runs through until about 6, 7 in the morning, I think. 8 p.m. in 4 hours. Yeah, that's not bad. Because even if you watch the first 4 hours, you're only into midnight then, aren't you? You're Canadian. Oh, okay. Okay. Asia up or down? I think we could go down in Asia. I think I wouldn't rule out a squeeze. Obviously, I wouldn't rule out a squeeze to maybe take. Obviously, we've had strong selling, so obviously, I wouldn't rule out a squeeze to maybe squeeze some shorts out. So if you look on the 5-minute, maybe we can see something a bit more clearer. Hang on, let me have a look for you, Nick. Yeah, so I mean, on the 5-minute chart, 2 areas I'd have my eyes on here, and then into here. So they're not actually too far away from each other, to be fair, these areas. But they're the 2 areas I'd definitely have my eyes on. If it was to squeeze, for maybe a lack of momentum. I mean, ideally, obviously, a full squeeze up to here. But it might not happen. But yeah, I think after that, my reason being is we have. Let me go back to this one. Yeah, we've obviously had a liquidity grab to the upside. So, you can see we've come and cleared this wick, this wick, this wick, this wick, and this wick. We've cleared all this, you can see built up here on this run up. We've then got above and then instantly just bang, completely vaporized the move against the downside. So to me, it looks like obviously it's either sailors bought and then the market is just fully reversed because the spot bid is gone, or the market is just taking advantage of the low volume weekend to go after all these stops and liquidity. So then naturally, obviously, you think, well, okay, if the strength and momentum isn't there to break out, then obviously, we could maybe start looking to the downside to clear up some of these lows. So I've obviously got this build up here, haven't we? We've got this wick on Saturday, and then obviously these wicks made on Friday. So yeah, I think, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see a squeeze up. Seems to work out pretty good. I haven't really been doing much this weekend. Mate. Well, it's been nice weather on it. It's been nice weather to touch some grass. Please do make sure you drop a like as well, guys. Do make sure. I'm thinking they'll give us the long just to rip up into into NY and then send us down. But still needs to confirm. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, monthly open. Sure, there'll be volatility coming. Yeah, well, I mean, if we cover it quickly, what chart did I use to do it? I think it was this, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, throughout June, we've not really had much volatility at all, have we? We've had. Oh, yeah. So we've had from the monthly high to the monthly low currently, we have had 11% move in there, but obviously price is majority been attracted. As you can see, for most of the month, price has pretty much been in there, hasn't it? So basically, we've had this as the main area of trading for price, and we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 days is just under a third of the month, isn't it? So for over 2/3 of the month, we have been in a 3-4% range-ish. Yeah, not even. And that's obviously, to the biggest point in it. A lot of the time, we've not really moved much at all. So June has been very, very low on volatility, hasn't it? Very low. Obviously, we've had impulses. This was obviously a great move down. Volatility. But in terms of directional volatility, it's been poor. We've just had obviously just flushes either side. So flush downside, flush upside, flush downside, instant flush back to the upside. It's literally just been on a liquidity hunt. So, yeah, I don't know. Tomorrow we'll probably take a proper look at July. Probably take a big look at July, see obviously what July does historically, what we could expect. Spurgeon says, I've put a short at 109.177, but I don't think that triggers. Well, if it doesn't trigger, it doesn't trigger, does it, mate? If it triggers, happy days. If it doesn't, then, just on to the next one. But at least you've got a plan in place. At least you've got a plan. That is, a lot of the battle, isn't it? At least you've got a plan in place. But yeah, please do make sure you drop a like, everyone. Please do make sure you drop a like. And yeah, I think that'll be all for tonight, obviously. Nice little Sunday weekly roundup and covered some of the monthly. We'll obviously cover more in depth tomorrow on the whole month of June, and then obviously look at into July. So do make sure you come to that. And yeah, in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, wherever you are, whatever time it is. Hope you've had a great week of trading. Obviously, if you haven't and you've not joined Stonksy yet, you can get 20% off. Second link in the description, and the code is there. It's the monthly plan you're after. Use the code at checkout and you get 20% off your first month. Yeah, apart from that, thank you very much for watching. And yeah, I look forward to this week of price action and streams. Catch you later, everyone. Bye-bye.